I found CSO, I would say back in 2005. I had 2 small children and I was feeling lost, challenged, and I needed guidance.
There was lots of different little elements of Noah that kind of needed some fine-tuning.
He started having a lot of difficulties around toileting and anger and hitting and biting, and in conjunction with all the other little things, it was a huge problem.
CSO was actually founded back in the 1950s by a small grassroots group of individuals who wanted to put together an agency to serve children and families.
He had a lot of difficulty in school, also had some difficulty at home. So we thought, we needed to do whatever we could to get Noah on the right track.
The heart of CSO's mission is really to meet our clients and our communities where they're at and help them to grow.
My father had passed away 5 years previously, and I felt like I lost the only support I had. And I was looking for somebody else to step in and stand up for me.
We meet clients right where they are in life, whether it's in their home, whether it's in a hospital and they're being discharged, whether they're not ready, we just meet them exactly right where they are.
There were so many services that they had that I had no idea.
To have someone return into my life and say, I never met you, but I'm willing to invest in you. That speaks volumes to people.
Well, CSO is a community mental health agency that is committed to serving all people.
We have everything. We're like a wraparound family service.
We work with kids who are age 3 to 21 who are in somewhat of a crisis, a little more intensive than outpatient therapy. We do outreach together to stabilize the home.
At first, they're strangers, so they're coming into your house, but it's definitely extremely worth it. Because they go above and beyond. They do more than any other service that I came across with Noah.
And they work together. They don't do anything kind of behind your back. Everything is done right out in the open. And there's a lot of different supports besides just therapy.
We don't want you to worry about which service is the right service or how to get to the service. We want to be here to listen to you at the time that you call, no matter what place you're at, and help you get to where you would like to be to define success.
My spouse at the time, now my ex-spouse, had told me that I constantly needed evaluation, was very abusive to me, and they laid it really heavily, I would say, on mental illness. They used it as a scapegoat. It was easy to hear mental illness than trauma, then focus on the fact that my mental illness was PTSD.
CSO recognizes that many of the individuals we serve have experienced trauma in some form or another. In addition, many of our staff are dealing with trauma either in their own lives or with the clients that they work with on a daily basis. So we have committed over the last 2 years to a trauma-informed project that brings in a wide range of trainings for staff, whether you're a frontline staff, support staff, to a clinician, to a doctor, so that they can really feel prepared to understand how to deal with trauma of others, as well as how to process their own trauma on a day-to-day basis. A real core concept is just helping people feel safe so that we can help people get to where they want to be as an end result.
And where can you go for help? You can go to CSO.
CSO is most interested in finding out how we can collaboratively solve problems, whether that is a community-wide problem or a client-specific problem, and really working together with our referral sources in finding out how to best achieve that.
The whole thing is what they were actually able to do for Noah. Helping his education, as far as getting the right people and the right structure. That also is, a major aspect of why this is a really, really good thing.
Probably first and foremost, I feel like that CSO is respectful.
We're doing our best to be culturally aware. We get a lot of training and we get a lot of support around just really meeting our clients' needs.
In putting together excellence in services to help our clients meet a better quality of life, however they might define that.
For me right now, working as a middle manager is just perfect because I'm very close to that. I still, when we get busy, I still roll up my sleeves, I go down, I do work with clients. There's just no question about the fact that we get the sense of purpose, and you just see it at every level.
It's really a fulfilling feeling that you've really gone into this and you know that you've done all that you can do and they've done all that they can do with your help, and it's just such a positive result. It really makes you feel good about what you're doing.
CSO, at the end of the day, is an agency that really tries to do the right thing. I almost get emotional when I talk about this. It's an agency that really has heart. It has a mission that it takes seriously.
We are a significant employer in our community, so we employ over 600 people, which helps on an economics basis.
I'm actually currently employed by CSO part-time, and that's encouraging to me because it brings me full circle.
We want people to know that CSO is a great place to work, that CSO is a great place to get services if you need help, but also that we're an important part of the community in making our communities a healthier place and a more quality place to live and work.
That's what's kept me sane over the last 6 years, is investing in other people and seeing the difference that I've made.
Now he has friends, and definitely just, a million times say to people that it's the place to be, it's the place to go. If you need any assistance, I wouldn't give it, a second thought. I would just go for it and make it happen, because there really, isn't a better thing to do for your kid.
He's doing really well. He's significantly, I had a photo of him from one school last year in kindergarten, and he was really, really depressed. And the picture this year, he's just smiling, and he looks like a different child.
Only by the grace of God I'm alive today, but CSO was the organization that was there. That's where the success story is. I would say if you're thinking of reaching out for support, CSO would be the place to go first. It's the first call you should make.